and more importantly to propose Norman Brocq. And I did know, I should say that I did know Norman quite well, and he proposed me for Deputy Instant Saviour 3 times. And I had many interesting exchanges with him. But in a few minutes, really, I don't believe I can do justice to his life and contribution that he made to the fabric of Jersey's current well-being. However, I hope I am able to give you enough detail to support my candidate, Norman Brocq, because I sincerely believe he is worthy of your vote.
Excuse me, I've just forgotten to say something. We're on a timer for 5 minutes. There's going to be quite a loud and rude noise after 5 minutes.
Okay. He was born in 1922, and as a young man he was very active during the occupation as a JDM member, assisting slave workers and involved in an underground movement, and at the time that was a very dangerous place to be. He set his own safety aside to help others, and he was later recognised by the Russian government, but he did it for his fellow man. He was also very important in maintaining the Slave Workers Memorial on Liberation Day. Now it's become very popular. I remember years ago there was 12 or 14 people there, and Norman was one of the people who helped that go. By trade he was a stonemason, and this background gave him momentum to encourage others into building work and apprenticeships, and he was active with Highlands College. But what came from that, some people who actually trained, 15 then, have actually gone on to have their own businesses and employ others, so he was successful in that. With the JDM, they set up a boot shop and an advice centre. Now this was before Citizens Advice, and they helped many people, and it was non-stigmatised support. It was good community action in which he was involved. Also in his time he campaigned for a compulsory health service and benefits. I know that sounds silly now. Also for free education for those up to 16. He also campaigned for that. And for a paid police force covering the whole island. We think it was silly not to have that now. Also a minimum wage and payments for states members. In his time, friends and colleagues actually gathered £0.50, 12.5 pence to support him because he had 3 children to support, and they also sought transparency of parish welfare. But it was not just social issues. He was a former president of the National Trust for Jersey, the director of the co-op for 35 years, 27 as president, and the organisation that we know today grew and flourished under his leadership, and he was even kind to Guernsey by developing things for there, which is a difficult thing for a Jerseyman to do. But he wasn't flash, he quietly got on with the job in a measured way, and that was the man. He was always political, not for himself but for others, tireless and indefatigable campaigner, and he never wearied of it till his dying day. So despite setbacks and brickbats on the way, I believe he showed true spirit and resolution. He was the planning minister that first produced the Island Plan, and many issues he raised then, years ago, as a radical, are now established and accepted in our community. I believe that I've touched on issues that show we have a man here who has demonstrated care and compassion for his fellow humans, wisdom and foresight, ability to work with all in the community for the benefit of the community, and a determination to succeed in a low-key but positive fashion. These are, in my opinion, ideal qualities, and at the moment I would say badly needed, to lead our island. And that's why, without any hesitation, I recommend to you, good people, Norman Brocq for your vote. Thank you.